Hey all, thank you for joining me today. In this video, we're making Donatello's bow staff from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, designed by me, Mr. Campbell Prince. I would like to give a massive shout out to today's sponsor, Overture 3D. Overture 3D, I provided all the amazing filament used in today's video. Check the links in the description below to find out more about them and let them know I sent you. Now, the filament used in today's project was the Overture Purple PLA, Overture Chocolate Brown PLA, and Overture Green PLA. The reason I need to use the green PLA is because I ran out of brown, I miscalculated it, so I needed to use some green to basically make up for the shortfall. Either way, it's amazing PLA and I love it. It came out absolutely amazing. Now, to do something a bit different in this video, I've put up the print settings so you can see how to print it yourself. Layer height of 0.2 millimeters, infill 10%, 2 wall loops, and yes, support trees are needed. You can check my Etsy store and Patreon and Fangs and Colts page down below to download your own. It took about 1 day and 6 hours to print, or 30.5 hours, but hey ho, it's a beautiful print. Now, removing the supports are super simple. This isn't a complicated print by any means. Fundamentally, it's 8 tubes for the staff and 4 tubes for the wrap. Now, you can mix and match. I've designed it to make it as long or as short as you want. So, for checking online and trying to figure out how long bow staffs are, they say they're about 2 meters, which is pretty tall. And yes, I have made this 2 meters long. But if you want to make it shorter, literally just print less I guess bow parts or shafts, and obviously the corresponding bits to go with the purple bit. If you wanted to make it longer, you could print out 50 bow parts and line them all up together. Probably end up being about 20 meters long, but yeah, it's completely up to you. You have the flexibility to do so. This is the third in the series of the TMNT weapons, depending on what order you're watching this, but if you are watching order, this is the third one I made. And yeah, Donatello, he isn't my favorite, if I'm being honest. I found him quite boring. He was cool, he had all the tech, but only in the more recent sort of cartoon variations where he was a bit more tech based. Back in the days, he was just like generic sort of happy-go-lucky guy who did a little bit of geeky stuff. But I still enjoyed making this. Once again, the most difficult part was doing the wrap. Other than that, it was, it was fairly simple. It's long tubular shapes, you attach them together with connections, and then you add more wrap to it. But I am enjoying this series. Like I said, I want to shout out to Overture once again for supporting this video. Thank every single one of you out there. Honestly, every time I look at my subscriber count, it goes up every day, and I'm just more and more happy honestly, you guys are the biggest clap in the world. I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I just want to continue to keep doing this, continue to make new things and do new projects. I've got some exciting new projects coming up. And yeah, I want you guys to leave more messages in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see, because I take your opinions quite seriously, and I want to know how I can better support what I do by helping showcase things that you want to see. So yeah, let me know in the description. Like I said, if you want to download this model and the other Mr. Campbell Prince models, you can check out my Fangs page, my Colts page. There'll be links in the description below. And if you want to sell any products that I make and design myself, you can check out my Patreon, where there's subscription packages, same as my Fangs memberships as well. Yeah, so have a look. If you just want to buy the finished product, check my Etsy store where you can buy a physical thing. I'll get it shipped out to you. But with all that being said and done, let's go back to the video. Yeah, I'm just removing the supports. It is not complicated at all. I use brim because I was struggling to print this straight for whatever reason. I use a Bamboo Lab P1S and it prints perfectly 99.9% of the time. But for whatever reason, every time I tried to print these brown bits, it would get about 80% to the top and then just knock them over. I have no idea why. I have built narrower tubular shape objects, fatter ones, and it's been absolutely fine. But for whatever reason of this, I had to use a brim and make it a 10mm brim. It needed the adhesion for whatever reason. I have no idea why. Yeah, I've printed this. This is the third time I had to print these out, because yeah, and that's another reason why I ran out of brown, to be honest. Printed some of it off, it fell off and went back, but hey ho, it's all beautiful and working wonderfully now. But yeah, I'm just removing the supports, removing the brim, and it's going to stick together. One thing I will say is, 2 meters is super tall. I am not that tall myself. I'm 5'9". So yeah, when I stood this up to me, yeah, it was about chin level to me, or eye level, whatever it was. And yeah, it was just unwieldy. You'll see at the end. So yeah, I would probably say make it a bit smaller, unless you're super tall, just taller than me, it might be fine. But for me personally, 2 meters was too long. That sounded really weird. But anyway, I'll leave you the rest of the video. Bye. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. It means the world to me. The channel is doing absolutely amazing. That's thanks to every single one of you watching. Yes, you right now. Thank you so much. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell because it does wonders for this channel and it means the absolute world to me. And thank you for so much for all your support. Check the links in the description below for Overture's website and to download the model for yourself and all the wonderful stuff. But with all that being said and done, let's crack on with the animation / glamour shots. Let's go!